What is going on, everybody? Nasdorachi coming back at you again today with another quick video for Dragon Ball Legends. We did get the official social media teasers for both Transforming Super Vegito and the Broly CheelaiAssist duo unit. So we will be going over both of them, the little blurbs that they've written about them, as well as their animations. We can show off their card art, do a little bit of theorizing about the characters, and that should be pretty much it for this video. Now, the only reason we're going over this again, not only because we can show off the animations, is also because when we get these official teasers, that generally in the past has always meant that the units will be coming at the next reset following when they've leaked the information. So we should be expecting that about 25 hours from the time of me recording this video from now, or tomorrow's reset, and that coincides with PvP reset and maintenance, so everything lines up there. And this has me fairly excited. It means we'll have something new, although we don't know the exact format, what the banner's going to be called, how expensive things are going to be, is it going to be a step up? There's still plenty of questions about that and the characters themselves, but that's not the focus of the video. We're going to stay on track and just cover the material at hand. So let's jump into social media here, bring up the official posts. We'll start with the Broly and Cheelai, just because they're brand new, both the character models are new, and their whole unit archetype is new for the game. So it'll be a little bit of something refreshing to see, if not the start of something brand new we're going to see plenty more of in the future. So, Broly and CheelaiAssist incoming. Get ready for Legends' first ever duo unit. Their special skill, Tag Team Steel, has a random effect on hit, like -1 to enemy Dragon Balls, or cancel attribute upgrades. Check out their Rising Rush and Victory animations, because I think that this duo system of units for now is pretty much just going to be restricted to really unique animations. However, I'm still okay with that. Hopefully moving forward into the future, we can get cool things like a duo unit that, upon main ability, will transform into another unit. Again, that does not violate Kompu Gacha, since they would both be featured on one unit, and that means that is something that they can work on for the future. But I'm still excited to see this even in its beginning stages here. Now, before we get into the actual animations, I've already seen on social media some people kind of questioning or complaining about this green card ability here, because it's two different effects, they're random. But I will say that just upon analyzing what they actually do, -1 to enemy Dragon Balls or cancel attribute upgrades, that is an extremely powerful set of debuffs, especially if there are no conditionals like it can only be used twice or once or 3 times. If this is a move that can be repeated every time you have a green card, that is extremely strong. Remember, removing buffs like this can completely decimate all of your final stand or anchor last man standing units. It can negate green cards that'll again rebuff characters after you've used the debuffs once. See, like a lot of these debuff type moves and stealing Dragon Balls are limited right now in game to abilities that can only be used once. So having this in a repeatable fashion is actually extremely powerful. Now again, we don't know the exact details on the card. There may be a limit to how many times it can be used in this capacity effectively, but if there's not, again, extremely powerful move, and it features blast armor. So I do think that this is going to be a fairly unique unit. They don't show in the animations here, but they also have some unique features to the Rising Rush animations also. They mention it, but they don't show it. So let's just jump in, check this out very quickly here, and then we can move on to Super Vegito. So we have, of course, them starting off, Broly maintaining the uniquely colored Ki Blast effects. I do like that. Although I think it would be kind of neat if Cheelai had come out and shot her gun for his blue cards, or yellow cards, sorry. It is what it is. And we got the charging forward green card chokehold, where she grabs Goku's left butt cheek, pulls a Dragon Ball out, and stuffs it in her cleavage. That's a very appealing aesthetic they gave that. And then, of course, his angry shout with some pretty cool looking finish art right there. Again, on paper, I think that unless they have some pretty really, I guess, unique passives, it's mostly going to be just kind of a cosmetic feature of the card in terms of the animations and stuff. But again, I'm still kind of excited to see this feature and how they incorporate that into future characters as well. We also, now at this point, have 6 legitimate Broly characters in the game, so you could theoretically run a team entirely comprised of Broly at this point. That is now something that will be an option if they are tagged right and it kind of works out that way. Now, I would expect him to have the Frieza Force tag and the Movies tag, primarily Movies, but likely also Frieza Force, because both of these units are technically kind of collaborating with Frieza and the Frieza Force at this point in the movie and in the series. So I do anticipate that. I'm not entirely sure about stuff like Saiyans or female warriors. I would assume Saiyans, since it seems like the unit is primarily a Broly unit, which is kind of auxiliary having Cheelai around, but we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. They also don't really mention anything about his kit and what else he can do, be it, blast, strike, anything else like that, what his main ability does. So we'll have to, of course, stay tuned and check that out 24 hours from now. Moving forward, we have Super Vegito, or Transforming Super Vegito. Go Super Saiyan, new Vegito incoming. Use his main ability to transform into Super Vegito, destroy his hand, draw 4 new cards. Once transformed, he gains an uncancelable damage buff, and his powerful special move, the Spirit Sword Rush, which has blast armor, deals massive damage. Okie dokie. So, Vegitos in this game are likely always going to be extremely strong and potentially meta-defining. I expect somewhat similar results from this Vegito. Now, just at a glance, he does seem to share a lot of similarities in his kit with the Transforming Future Trunks, the purple one, who can main ability to, draw 4 new cards, destroy the hand. He's got the super move, which is a sword or slice attack that also has blast armor on it. So with that being said, those aspects of his kit's fairly similar. Of course, this Vegito doesn't have a timed transformation. I would anticipate his transformation lasts forever, and he shares a lot of animations and similarities with the other Super Vegito and free-to-play Vegito in the game. However, they did restructure his green card and the way his melee strike arts attacks look. So both of those things are pretty refreshing. He definitely doesn't seem like a copy-paste unit, except for potentially the blue card he uses on his base form. I like that. I think he looks extremely clean, and I think he's going to be an extremely effective unit. Just based off what we have here, it's going to be very effective. We also have to consider they're showing off fighting against Buhan, which means that he likely will have some type of anti-regeneration properties to him, and we are likely going to look at the resurgence of fusion teams in the meta without them even having to have, released Gogeta Blue, Vegito Blue, Kefla, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or anything like that. So with kind of a new version of Rehash unit, we're probably going to be looking at fusions teams all over the place again very soon. I really hope that Green Gogeta is on the banner with him. It probably won't be because he's still really new, but I never picked up Green Gogeta, and I think they're going to complement each other quite well. Hopefully, he'll be yellow. We don't know yet, though. Like, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks right now at this point is likely the weakest link on fusions, but we don't know what they'll do. I can almost guarantee he won't be purple, but hopefully they listen to the cries of help and give us a secondary yellow option for fusions. With that being said, check out his animations really quickly. Kind of already talked about them, but we'll start this over here. He's got his nice little stretching neck crack thing going on there as his, introductory move. And he talks some smack. And then this Vegito here, other than the reworked melee animations, is the one that's most similar to what we already see in the game. It's got the super move animation there. Again, we've seen that before. But it's very likely that most of the time you're going to spend in the Super Saiyan state. So that's really not even that big of a deal. Green card here does seem to be fully chainable to any arts card for extending combos, or basically doing the nasty things that green cards can already do in this game for those characters that have them. And then the blast armor on the Spirit Excalibur, or just Spirit Sword attack. I guess Spirit Excalibur would be his legendary finish animation on purple Vegito, but Spirit Sword attack, slicing Boo up there. It does mean that he has a melee super. The blast armor will help, but you do have to remember there are a couple of challenges in working in those style of super moves, like they don't ever almost chain from the back row if you're trying to sidestep or do any technical play, and they can be baited out, fairly well. So you have to play them successfully Now, there are some benefits to using them, which is they always beat strike moves at medium range, and they can negate a lot of other pesky techniques, because if you use them right, you can get up in close very quickly and do some damage. Just generally activating them from the mid or close range rows are going to give you the best results. With that being said, that's all we have on paper so far for the new units. I am excited for both of them. We don't know the banner structure, but just based off the fact that neither of them is shaping up to be a Legends Limited unit, hopefully everyone gets lucky and has pretty decent, success in pulling at least one of each of them, because they will be at a more normal level of rates, is what I'm anticipating. So maybe a Legends Rising banner, or maybe a completely new type of banner to go along with the new Broly unit. So we don't know yet. Of course, I'll keep y'all updated. I do not have a whole lot of money to spend on gacha at this point, especially with what all's going on in the world and all the craziness. So I don't know exactly how many summons I'm going to be doing, but hopefully I can still maybe get lucky. I'll probably throw like $20 or $30 at the banner. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Are you hyped for these two units? Which one are you more hyped for? And what kind of banner do you think that they'll be on? I want to know all your thoughts on these two units, as well as other ideas for future duo style units that you may have. Let me know all that down in the comments below. If you end up summoning before I upload another video doing my own summons or character analysis, I do hope you have the most fire luck possible, and we'll be seeing you guys real soon. Like, of course, we'll keep you updated. We're going to go over the characters, review their kits, their stats, do an analysis, and potentially throw out some summons also. So, hope to see you again very soon. Let me know your thoughts down below, and of course, if you liked the video, consider leaving a thumbs up on it. Help spread it out on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who support the videos by watching and helping out behind the scenes. If you're new around here, consider subscribing so I can see you again on future videos. Tap that notification bell so you'll be aware whenever I upload new information. And until next time, I do hope you guys, again, have amazing luck on any summons you may do if you're still playing and enjoying Dragon Ball Legends. Peace out, have a good evening, and stay safe out there.